The game I'm about to show you sucks so much it doesn't even deserve my intro. I played it in my childhood once, and because I knew nothing, I thought it was enjoyable. And it's not until I went back to it I found out how stupid this game is. And I'm going to show you what that game is. Super Nintendo guy, are you fucking mad? Mario is the greatest game on Nintendo. But which Mario game am I talking about that sucks? Mario is gay? Mario is a greedy bastard because he's paid to save Peach? Oh wow, Mario is missing! That's actually a really good plot, actually. It's just too bad the gameplay sucks. Oh, so Antarctica is right under Mario's world. So you're saying if we go up into the sky, we'll end up in Mario's world. If Mario is missing, then what's he still doing? Oh. Instead of having him getting captured by Bowser or anything like that, he falls into a fucking trap door. What's the good of leaving Yoshi there? Bring him along, you dickhead! Jesus Christ! Now, the good news is that it's not made by the people who made Mario. It's just some other company are using the characters from Mario for their idea. Now, this is not an adventure, not an action game, it's an educational game. So expect there to be no fun at all. Here's the menu where Yoshi's deciding whether to search for him or continue the search. Now, when you first play it, you expect it to be those doors to be like stages where like you have to complete something. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. The plot's actually very creative. It's just too bad the gameplay sucks. Holy crap, where the hell am I? Oh, let's ask this guy. Where am I?
This city was built on 753 BC. It was home to Caesar, the original Italian stallion.
That didn't answer where in mumble jumble land am I. But fuck him, I think we're in Rome. Now this is bullshit. When does Luigi have a computer and a globalator with him? Well, the city map and photo on them, I can just leave that, but... Wait, what? Artifacts? Anyway, screw the bullshit. This is what you're supposed to do according to my knowledge. You are to fill all those dark blocks with check marks, and also do it within the time limit you are given. How do we get these check marks? Well, you have to talk to the same 5 people, according to my knowledge, on every level. You have to talk to them about the artifact and ask them where you are. Well, sounds simple enough. Why bitch and moan, Super Nintendo guy? Do you suck this much for an educational game? No, that's not the problem. The problem is if you screw up by not completing it on time, or you missed one check mark, you're fucked. And you can't get out of this place. According to my knowledge. And that is the thing that sucks. If you screw up, you don't get no second chance. You have to restart the fucking game in order to do it. So you have to get everything perfectly. No game should make you get everything perfectly, because that really sucks. Now, to get the check marks for the artifacts, you have to find the artifacts. Where? Oh, that's gonna be a real challenge. The game doesn't actually tell you where they are. But it's actually pretty simple. You just gotta defeat the Koopas, and hopefully they'll drop one of the artifacts. We'll actually get to defeat 3 Pacific Koopas in order for that to happen. What makes this difficult? Well, going up the streets and down the streets, it takes up 40 seconds of the time you're given. Now, when you think about it, let's say you forgot something in one part of the streets, and you're going all the way down, let's say like 5, so you just wasted 2 minutes. Oh gee, so you have to plan it out first. But how would you know that the first time you're playing? You're probably just going to be running around like an idiot, figuring out what the fuck I'm supposed to do in Mumbo Jumbo Land. Seriously, I didn't even manage to beat the first door, let alone beat 5 other doors. Oh my god, what kind of educational game tells you nothing about how to beat the level? I mean, it's like saying you got this really big exam and they don't even tell you how you're supposed to do it, and they just leave you there for 5 minutes. Fuck. Okay, now we're supposedly in Shanghai or China or something like somewhere in Asia. The modern time kind of place. They all look like restaurants though. Oh, joy. I have the pleasure of talking to the same 5 people, having collected 3 artifacts, and taking no damage when I'm going past a Koopa. There's no challenge in here, there is no fun in here, there's no fucking indication how to beat this game. I don't care what people say. I think this game sucks. And it's a globalator. It's a complete piece of shit. You know why? Because all it does is just show you the whole entire world in Mario style. But then again, this is an educational game, but how come this doesn't help me, other than telling me that I was right about Bowser's Castle being in Antarctica? Oh, I guess this is pretty fun, just watching Yoshi roam around the whole entire fucking country in 5 seconds. Ugh. Apparently, the global leader does help you, but first let me find out where I am. I'll explain that in a bit. Okay, I am apparently somewhere in Rome. So, the global leader, you're supposed to guide Yoshi to where you are. Apparently they don't tell you that, so how the fuck was I supposed to know? Now, I'm apparently right over here. So, now I can use Yoshi. He moved twice as fast and jump behind. Oh, so that's how I scared the motherfucker away. Oh jeez! How the fuck was I supposed to know? God damn it, I hate games where they don't tell you what the fuck you're supposed to do. So, we finished one door, and now that we know what to do, we go on to the next door and keep doing all this bullshit. And I can guarantee anyone playing this, after finishing the first level by completing all 5 doors, they will have lost their insanity for this game because it's not fun. It's a boring piece of shit that sucks fuck from a duck that ate shit piss. So we're at the end of level 1. Seriously, why doesn't he bring Yoshi with him? It would have saved me a lot of trouble. Now we fight with one of Bowser's brother or sister. I don't give a fuck. Either way, watch. I'm not taking damage. There's no challenge. I can just walk up to him and stick my dick up his ass and he dies. Yeah, I'm just bashing around. How is this considered a boss fight? Jesus Christ, I can do better with this. So, we go on. And you're gonna do this for like about 10 levels or... yeah, 10 levels. Doing the same boring bullshit that sucks fuck from a duck that eats shit piss. It sucks harder than a black hole. This is probably what caused it. And I can't take any more of this. This game officially sucks. Wow. Isn't this incredible, people? This is genius! We're doing history! In a video game! I like it. Fuck, what the hell am I talking about? This game sucks! It sucks fuck from a duck! This is why aliens never visit us. They found this, they assume it's the most advanced human technology, and so they fucked off and said, "You humans suck! We will never visit Earth!" And this is why it is never a good idea to make a fucking educational game for a video game! Lord Jesus, what the fuck were they thinking? This game sucks so bad, I think I might want to go back to playing Mario is Missing. But before I ever do that, let me tell you how shitty this piece of shit is. From the beginning. Oh wow, what an awesome intro! I should give him a headshot for this! Okay, the music. Just listen to that wonderful, wonderful... Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck is wrong with the words? Why is it that they disappear halfway in the screen? I mean, I'm not even done reading it. Get the fuck back here. Oh. When the hell did they get a time machine? What happened to the good old stomp their shit out of Bowser, save the stupid bitch, and go back home and have peace? Now, this is probably the only scene that seems to make sense. There's the castle and shit, but doesn't it look more like Sleeping Beauty? Oh, okay. Bowser's supposedly that fat. I can't imagine him being that fat, people. What the hell was wrong with them? Was he drawn by a kindergarten? And that deformed music is still roaming in the background somewhere. And Lord Jesus, can they play that again? Because the music here drives me nuts every time I play it. Or ever since I started recording it. Anyways, pressing R, L, you turn on the time machine. X lets you pick up the items. You would not know that. You assume jumping up, you'd grab them. No! Let's complicate things by putting the X button. The most important fucking button that nobody gives a shit about. And pressing the R button, it gives you a journal. Ooh, okay, trivia questions. That seems interesting. Let me answer some. Holy shit, there's a million answers and only one of them is right. How the fuck can a little kid answer this? Ask yourself this question. Is the 5-year-old gonna know what the fuck to do? Because this game was made for kids. And the idiots, Software Toolworks, decided, oh, I think this is an awesome idea. The little kids should be able to figure this out because we've been watching too much Dexter's Laboratory. That must be what they were doing when making this game. They must have been, I don't know, high on crack? Lord Jesus, no little kid is a genius. Or at least, not many. Yeah, I know a few that are geniuses. This is what they were assuming. Knowledge. Boring as crap, but it's good for you. Plus, video games, which are as fun as hell, but are bad for you, would equal educational video games. Best idea ever! But no. Anyone who has played this game knows that that equation is wrong. This is the true equation. If you add knowledge plus video games, you would get the worst motherfucking idea ever since the creations of idiots. This is what makes everyone so stupid. This is why people drop out of schools. But enough of that rant. This is what you do in the video game. This is your homework. You are to fill all the blanks with the correct answer in the journal. Bring the item you just grabbed from one of the shelves or whatever fucking goddamn hell it's called, and bring it back to the owner. Now, there are two ways you can answer these questions. You can randomly guess, and hopefully you are Jesus Christ himself and is able to answer every question by guessing. Or, we can use the time machine. Wow! A time machine. Now that's a great, awesome idea, isn't it? This is the second flaw in a video game. Ask yourself this question. Is a little kid gonna know how to work a time machine in a video game? No, they wouldn't. And it's a possible chance that they might end up back in the prehistoric ages and then get attacked by raptors and gay rexes. That's the thing. They are going to get fucked in the ass. So, how do we work it? Okay, so this is how it works. First off, press the R button. So, now there is the year and the place you are to go to. And then we go on and turn on the time machine and flip through the years and select the destination you want to go to. But apparently, the game doesn't tell you if it's in BC or AD. Genius! Oh, okay, so the game finally looks like it's getting interesting. I'll admit that this was fun for a few seconds. Why? Because first off, you have to collect mushrooms. You have to collect 10 of them, and hopefully you won't get hit into a goddamn spike. And after you collect the 10 mushrooms, you go through the portals, and then go to your destination. That is, if you didn't get B, C, and AD messed up. Now, what would happen if you didn't go through the world pools without having 10 mushrooms? Then you'll get fucked, and you'll go back all the way to the museum. And then you gotta do this all over again. Now the controls are, if you hold the Y button, you will go faster. L and R makes you do sharp turns. So, we made it to our destination, and thank God I did not mess up BC or AD during the time machine programming. So anyways, we're here. This is where you have to take notes. Now, if you weren't taking careful notes, that is it. Good luck remembering everything they told you. And okay, when you get to these scenes, it's where you finish the whole game. No, the whole level, I mean. So, but before you can talk to them, you have to fill in all those blank spaces with the correct answer. Then you can go talk to the hero of the scene, or whatever the hell you want to call them. Now, you'll notice these ass cracks won't tell you everything unless you help them find a certain item. And for this guy, I need to give him the formula for his second laws of motion. So, I give it to this ass crack, and now he'll tell me everything that I need. That is if I'm keeping track of my notes, which I'm not. So, let's just skip all this bullshit because it's pointless. Okay, just let me fill in this last blank. Okay, there we go. Now, let's go talk to Isaac Newton. Now, the second option becomes available to us so we can give him back his fucking apple. I don't know why you can't give him back to him in the first place. Now, here's the next question. How the fuck do you get home? Yeah, it's not that hard, really. You just need to press the L button, and then something that looks like a Death Star pops up out of nowhere. It's actually Mario's hand on the ball. And you press the A button, then you have this little crappy animation of him pressing it. And there we go, we get back home. And we do this right after the fucking score goes on. You get your password. And then you gotta work on the next fucking item. Isn't this genius, people? I forgot to mention, if you're filling in the blanks and you happen to get it wrong, you can only get it wrong 3 times. I don't know what the hell happens if you get it wrong 3 times. Maybe nothing happens. But all I can say is, just to be on the safe side, let's try not to get 3 X's on our face. Notice in the top right corner, there are these bonus points that don't do anything. It's just to say, oh, you got a high score, congratulations. Yes, finally done with this piece of shit. We can go home now. Blah, blah, blah. Fucking password, nobody gives a shit. We are done! I honestly didn't see this coming. Damn! I have nothing else to say about the game other than that it's a load of ass fuck. This is what caused the dinosaurs to go extinct. It's that deadly. So avoid it at all costs. Plus, the shittiness of this game is equivalent to Mario is Missing, because they are both boring and tedious. So, like I said, avoid it. Chillin'? More like pissing in your fucking faces. This sucks the biggest ass since the Big Bang. I mean, you have absolutely no indication of which door to go through unless you try each and every one of them till the sunshine pops out of your asshole. By God, who the fuck playtested this? Take this, you mummy fucker. By God, everybody stay tuned and see what the fuck happens.
It starts.
Originally, I was gonna give everyone a big treat. A top 10 worst beat 'em up and fighting games, in my opinion. But time does not wait, so I had to scrap the idea and speed up my process. BB Kids! The first thing that really kicks me in the nuts is the music.
Hey, yo!
BB Kids! Oh god, is it annoying. The first impression is that these kids are either on crack or drugs. I don't know which, you pick. So here you pick your characters, but there's just one thing I'm wondering. Why didn't they put a two-player system in this? I mean, you got two fucking characters. Put a two-player system in it. At least make it better. Please observe the rules while in Fun World. More like, please observe the rules while in hell. Enjoy your stay. Ooh, sounds like a challenge. I wonder, is there anything that I will enjoy while I'm at this dump? Okay, we start the level, and one thing to mention is that every time you finish a stage, you always start near the entrance area. And it sucks fuck not from a duck this time. It sucks fuck from two ducks. Oh, and the controls, they are just wonderful. It's so fucking crippled. It responds so slow to my commands. And the jumping, oh, the jumping works just as well. You can't jump up or down, you can only jump left to right, and that's about it. And the fighting sucks, no doubt, because for some reason, if you try to punch or kick these assholes to death, it takes way too fucking long. And since we have a time limit, that makes it even worse. So what do? We hold the R button and then attack. This will let us upper chop these assholes faster in at least 3 hits. You can also do a flying kick, but the problem is, 2 out of 5 chances you might miss because of how crippled this fucking game is. And when you pick up items like this basketball, you're wondering how the fuck do you use it, right? Guess what? We hold the R button again and press the jump button. Then we're allowed to use the item. Or more like throw them. Any item he picks up, he throws it. Oh yeah, and that little spin I did right there, you can only do it if you have full health. So you hold the R button again and press the A button. So we finished level 1, yay! Let's move on. Where'd Pee-wee go, motherfucker?
Ain't saying jack shit, motherfucker.
Doesn't anyone get the vibe that he was trying to say jack shit, except he didn't? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, at this part, the game has to fucking trick you to extend the game. You would not know what the hell you're supposed to do here. What's everybody's first impression? Save Pee-wee? I mean, in the previous screen it said, where'd Pee-wee goes? And your character says, I ain't telling jack shit, meaning he's trying to defend him. So we all assumed that we're supposed to save the baby. But no! We're supposed to break fucking glasses. But how'd you know that? Well, to be honest, it did kind of give it to you in a way, but just not that obvious. Look up into the corner to your left. That's how I figured out what you were supposed to do. Fucked up, eh? So we go through another entrance. There's nothing new except that the hag can now throw candy bars at you and it hurts you. We're still being chased by Men in Black from episode 3. And I'm just gonna be cutting all this crap out because it sucks. It's boring. There's nothing different. Although occasionally you might get attacked by a dog. Okay, the haunted house. It's the biggest fucking nutcracker I have to deal with. Let's hide out from the security guards in here. You know, I'm gonna fucking kill you for suggesting that. Because the haunted house is the hardest and most difficult and piss poor level ever. And that's the only thing scary about this haunted house. It's piss poor. It's actually a big fucking maze. Why do you have to put a fucking maze in a beat-em-up game? Do it for an adventure game. Don't do it on beat-em-up games. I mean, fuck. Now, in order to find the exit, you see that thermometer up on the top? Yeah. The warmer it gets, it turns red. until you can find the exit. And also, finding the right doors is a big problem because they don't even give a tiny bit of indication to tell you which door is the right one. You just have to basically guess each and every one of them and make mistakes and memorize them. Oh yeah, and also, you notice that bookcase? Yeah, the only reason it took me so long to find the exit was because there was actually 2 doorways in the bookcase. One to the left and one to the right. I didn't know that. I thought there was only one path, and I'm like stuck like fuck. And I'm not gonna show you how shitty it is. If you really want to see how shitty it is, just go test it yourself. Although people who have played BB Kids before and made it here, you will know what I mean. It sucks. So for the love of God, I found the exit. It wasn't fun at all either, considering you also had a time limit. Okay, so we go through another entrance, and I just skipped this. Transition effect! So we get into the pirate ship, and thank God it's not a fucking maze again. What you say, crew? Are you down to take 'em on? Wait, didn't they just enter a fucking pirate ship and now they're outside? Never mind. Either way, yeah, it's not a maze anymore. We're just going to beat up pirate hookers and that stupid fucking green bird, which is a parrot. And I skip more of this. Transition effect! I forgot to mention, you don't die in pits. They just lead you to other areas. So, here's our first boss fight. Oh, pancakes! I forgot. Crippled fucking controls. I have absolutely no idea how you can beat him effectively. All I can say is avoid him, because the moment he touches you, he will continuously stick that hook up your ass and wave you around until your nuts drop, and then he cracks them, fries them, eats them. So we eventually beat the mama hooker, and you find out that he's a robot. And that the whole place is made by robots. You find Pee-wee, don't know how the hell he got there. And onward to the next level. So next level, I have no idea where the hell we are. It makes me think of Frankenstein's place, but you decide what the hell this place is. Either way, we have new enemies and they piss you off even more. And as we move on, we eventually get to the end of the level. There is no boss for this level. They only have 2 bosses, which is good. The bad news is that the bosses have almost no effective strategy against them. Basically, it's just, I hit you, you hit me, eventually I'll kill you too. And yeah, there's no strategy against them. If anyone has one, please tell me. Because I beat it the hard way. And now that I mention I only lost once in this game. So I make it to the last stage. At last. Stage to end all horseshit produced by this game. You've attacked our robots. You will be punished by having your dicks pulled off. This level, you're in a cave and you're fighting these robot magicians that can shoot magic at you. Which is kinda odd, because I don't remember technology being able to use magic. Either way, you kick their ass, and eventually you make it to the end of the level, you fight the big fucking robot, and he's twice as hard as the pirate robot. Eventually you'll knock his dickhead off, and then you still gotta fight him. So we eventually beat him, at last. Stupid metal fucking bitch. And that's the end of the game. Oh, wait, I forgot. The ending. Let's see. Just name it hell, goddammit. Because this is what the game is. That's your ending right there. You couldn't have said, congratulations, you dumb fuck. You just wasted your time playing this game. There you have it, BB Kids for the Super Nintendo. The gameplay sucks fudge because all you're doing is punching people and doing the exact same thing going on a side scroller. The music and sound effects also suck. The graphics, oh my god, I actually got a 1. And the controls are fucking cheese. The fun factor doesn't even exist. It's a load of fuck factor. You'd rather eat a piece of shit than play this piece of shit.